channel, as you guys know, talks from a Gen Z perspective. Today I'm going to be telling a quick story, short story time that happened to me, and the whole theme about it is that God hears you. So, back in March, this happened back in March of 2026, of this year, back in March. I was asked to go to a track meet, right? Because the job that I work for a gym. It just opened about a couple months ago, and they wanted me to promote the gym and then give out free day passes, all of that, to hopefully get people lead towards them to sign up. Originally, I wasn't going to go, but they're like, if we need some extra help, we need somebody to control the tent, help with sign-ups, but nobody wanted to sign up to work the track meet. So I was like, I'll go, and the event started at 9. I had to be there at 8. So it was a little bit early, not too early, but a little bit early, I guess, for a Saturday morning. So at this track meet, it was huge. Like, I want to say that there was like 20 plus teams, right? So you got 20 plus teams doing long distance, short distance running, track and field. So I'd say maybe like almost around about 2,000 kids, maybe a little bit more. But this event was huge. So as I got there, people start coming up to the tent, helping them get signed up, giving out free day passes, all that good stuff, all that good promotion, business stuff, as you guys know. Remember, keep this in mind. There was over 2,000 people at this event, and you'll see why that number matters in a little bit. Had a good time talking to people, whatnot. It was a great event. Very hot, by the way, but great event. So, as around about, I'm going to say, about 12 o'clock or 11:30ish, this man walks up to me. He starts talking to me about God, right? And for those that don't know, I am a Christian, right? So he's like, are you a Christian? I'm like, yes. He starts talking to me about God and basically sharing the word with another believer like me. And of course, I've engaged in the conversation. At the end of the conversation, he gives me this, right? He gives me this. Let me see if y'all can see it. He gives me this cross right here. I'm going to tell you what it means to me a little bit later. But he gave me this cross after we had our conversation about like our 10-minute conversation about Christ. And he looks at me and he told me, you'll do great things one day. He gives me this cross and he walks off. All right, that's not the end of the story. It wouldn't be a great story time if it was. So I'll say about 30 minutes later, right? 30 minutes later, this other guy, different guy by the way, comes up to me. And he's like, I have to come up to you. And I was like, oh, okay. Is there something you want to tell me? You want to sign up for the gym? He's like, no. The Holy Spirit told me to come up to you. And I was like, whoa, the Holy Spirit told you to come up to me? He's like, yeah, the Holy Spirit told me to come up to you. Then he proceeds to tell me, he said, I don't know who you are, but the Holy Spirit told me to tell you that these networking events, these business networking events, basically all those networking events, go and take advantage of it, because that will lead you towards your next step. So basically, networking, right? Go to these networking events, these pop-ups, whatever you see, go, because eventually, like he said, that will be leading you towards your next step. Come to find out, he's also a pastor, right? But even more than that, right? It gets even better. He knows this pastor that I still currently listen to. This pastor, he's big in Houston, Texas. His name is Avi Hilliard. Knows this pastor, right? And on top of that, this leader, this big time leader named David Emonetier on YouTube that I used to follow. Well, I still follow, sorry. still follow currently. I think I was the age of 13 when I heard about him. Right, 6 years ago when I was 13, heard about him. He knows him personally, right? And which I thought was just crazy, right? Because everybody that I've talked to, well, where I'm from, right? I don't live in Houston, Texas, but I live far from Houston, Texas. But where I'm from, people don't really know like the old school pastors or like these faith-based leading pastors or these leaders, right? So the fact that he knew them, and I've been following these people for years, ever since I was 13, is crazy. And I remember saying to myself, wow, it's kind of cool that this guy knows these people that I've been following since I'm 13 years old. But what are the odds that this person would come up to me, right? Well, what are the odds about two people on the same day at the same event? But what are the odds about this last guy that I mentioned came up to me, told me the Holy Spirit told me to come talk to you, right? Told me some of the things that the Holy Spirit said, and it had in line with what I'm believing for or where I'm trying to go in life, right? So I knew it was from the Holy Spirit then. But again, what are the odds that this person knows the other people personally, especially the leader guy, David Imonitie, the guy that's really close with him? What are the odds that they know those people that I followed? So moral of the story is, I know it's like not like an interesting, like wow blowing story time, but trust. I've got more story times to tell. But what are the odds of that happening, right? And remember how I told you guys how I'm going to explain about the cross? Well, every time I look at this cross that I was given to me that day, it reminds me that God knows where to find you. He knows the right people to send towards your way. He knows the people to come along and help you along this journey called life and the assignments that he has for us to do, right? So every time I look at this cross, right, and every time I get discouraged, God doesn't hear me, or God, I've been asking, and for a next step. And be quite honest with you, I've been asking for a next step for over a year, probably 2 years, probably going on 2 years. But every time I look at this cross, it reminds me, yes, hope is still there. But more importantly, like I mentioned in the video in the beginning, that God knows where to find you. He will send the right people your way. Keep on believing. Keep on pressing forward. Keep having faith, right? So this is only my second like long format video. I do a lot of shorts, so you guys can check all my YouTube shorts out. But God knows where to find you, right? So I got a lot of story times to tell. Hopefully trying to put these videos out, these long format videos, once a week. And yeah, so if you want to hear any more story times or have any questions or any long format videos or short videos that you want me to talk about, I'll be happy to help and answer those questions and do a video about that. But as you guys know, keep growing, keep glowing, and keep showing up every single day. Eventually, your opportunity will come. But the question is, will you be prepared for it?